Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daimonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons, and welcome to another session of the stream here in Daimonum Arena. Good evening. So, yeah, I mentioned it. I need to talk about it. Discord's doing something fucking stupid. It is doing something that is going to lead to a hemorrhage of user base. Like, that's not even a threat, that's just a certainty. I have been watching with my own two eyes as a large swath of the furry community has mentioned that they are willing and able to abandon Discord. And for those of you not in the know, the furries literally make the internet go round. Like, I'm not even joking about that shit. We literally work in IT infrastructure, and we also basically make the internet go. More stupidity because of, honestly, I think it's because they want to, well, have everybody's identification. Long story short, the policy change is that they are going to make what is mandatory in the UK mandatory worldwide, which is to say that they are going to assume from the outset that everybody's account is a teenager account, and you must verify your age with either a scan of your face or your ID from the government. Unredacted. That includes your license number. I would like to point out that in 2025, Discord suffered a data breach in which 70,000 IDs were taken. So, from a pragmatic standpoint, you do not want your government-issued identification numbers publicly taken by a hacker. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start tripping the light fantastic here for some folks. This isn't a Twitch thing, this is Discord. This is full-on Discord. I ain't talking about anything Twitch is doing. I may have said Twitch, and if I did, I apologize. But it's Discord that's doing this shit. Now, I'm going to trip the light fantastic for some folks here. Bear with me. I know it's going to sound like a conspiracy theory, but honestly, at this point, seeing the shit that's happened around us, give it at least a small crumb of thought. If they have your identification on file, anything you say can get linked to that identification, which includes things about your viewpoint on several topics that most people don't like to talk about in polite company, and things that you don't like to bring up at your family reunions, for example. Yeah, people need to stop them. Yeah, even the Pentagon got hacked. Yeah, exactly. Discord probably doesn't really think it's a good idea so much as, you know, it's a thing they want. I don't think that they really see it as, like, good for the benefit of anybody but themselves, because they have that information. They can sell that to the highest bidder. And, you know, if you happen to have particular viewpoints, or if you happen to be part of particular groups, or if you happen to be of particular skin colors, or you happen to be of, may I go on, they have that information on file. Step a toe out of line, and they have the capacity to punish you. In many ways. Now, I'm not going to say that that is entirely their goal, because I can't say for certain. Auto-enrolling people to have all their emails read for AI training. That doesn't surprise me either. AI training being defaulted in a bunch of shit is also one of those things. I assume they got backed into it by the UK Protect the Kids. See, that's the thing, though. I don't see how that could unilaterally apply to the entire globe. Sure, it can apply to the UK. And, you know, it has to apply to the UK because it's, at that point, it's law. They can't do anything about that. But none of the rest of us have that law yet. So I don't really know. I mean, other than them saying, well, fuck it, it's too cumbersome for us, so we're just going to do it to everybody and get it over with. But like, no? How about no? Have you heard the word no before? So at this point, you know, there are several different movements here and there. Yeah, don't discuss. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just went that route. And don't discount lazy, but at the end of the day, like, I am going to say, like, minority groups for years have been pointing to things again and again and again saying, guys, this is entirely to just curtail speech about us. Like, it's been there from the outset, and it's been incrementally proven, if not, you know, inherently true, then at least useful in the process of. So, food for thought. Honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I know a fair few of my fellow streamers have mentioned more than once that they are considering leaving Discord. So, to a degree, I gotta go where the audience is. That's a thing to consider. I mean, there's also a reason that I left X as soon as I did. Fuck X, Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter. Nah, yeah, either way. Y'all know who I'm talking. You all know what I'm talking about, and I left that shit fast. So we're going back to Ventrio or TeamSpeak. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I really don't know the alternatives out there. I'd have to do research personally. I know I've heard of something called Stoat, but it doesn't have screen sharing and video sharing. So, but apparently otherwise it's rather similar to Discord. I know, like, I ain't gonna be telling y'all, like, get rid of your Discords or whatever, because I don't have that authority. And y'all have every right to tell me to fuck off. But I will say that as far as at least furry servers go, if not more streamers across the land, it's very possible, though not guaranteed, that there may be a drop in Discord user base. And I may have to consider that. So, it's a thing to float out there. I mean, fuck off, because she told me to tell you that. I kind of figured you were going to do that, Kurgan. Like, yeah, again, it's not my platform necessarily to force people to do anything, but it is to bring up that, like, some shit's happening and there may be repercussions because of it. So if you see me on my Discord start, you know, floating a new server elsewhere, it's a possibility. You can chuckle and I did it. You did. So yeah, that's a thing that I now get to keep an eye on. Fun. And all because, I mean, it's also not the first decision that Discord's made that I just kind of side eye, like, really? You must really love blasting a hole in your foot. I wasn't aware that that felt good, because last I checked, it's not supposed to. I will say that, you know, a while back I stopped my Discord Nitro, and this decision has kind of gelled me not going back. We'll see how it goes. If you have Mr. Jesus, what they won't find. That's true. Of course, at that point, you have more problems in your life. So we all know it was the beginning of the end when they announced going public. Yeah, that is very true. It's one of those things that I kind of didn't like either. I just, you know, it's, again, not my authority to tell any of my friends groups whatsoever to like, hey, we should consider, finding an alternative. Because heaven knows I'm a chicken little and a worrier at heart. So even in the midst of all this shit, I could be blowing shit out of proportion. Who knows? That having been said, I hear rustling in the wind. So I just report on what I've heard and at least the elements that I know about it. There's a possibility. It's not guaranteed yet. We just get to see what the future holds. Also, hi, Becca. Welcome on in.
Hello. I've only known a little bit of the situation that's happening. I don't even like this. I mean, long story short, most folks are like, meh. Furry community basically going close to salt the earth. There's been a lot of like, I've been watching my co-streamers. Each one of them today has been posting an everyone ping about like, yeah, we've seen the news. Keep posted. We're probably jumping ship. So the furry community in particular has not been happy about this. And a large portion of that would be because there is an overlap between the furry community, LGBT community, neurodiversity communities, and people of color. Yes.
Each one of those are different groups that have in the past pointed out that this sort of policy has been explicitly tied to practices that wind up silencing speech, especially in defense of their communities. So, just saying. Either that or there's a huge hack that'll basically make Discord get their shit together. Hopefully. I mean, I would hope that they don't get hacked a second time, but they already have once, and what can happen once can happen again. And again, that's true of any company and any business. After all, we've also seen Experian get hacked. And they're one of the last places you want to get hacked because they have your financial information. Fun. Of course, at that point, I mean, there are folks that'll bounce back and forth on that. Yeah, it's possible that it makes them a target. Sure. I wouldn't discount that possibility that, a spiteful breach occurs. I wouldn't necessarily say it's guaranteed, but then again, I wouldn't say anything is guaranteed.
True that.
Because that would be attempting to tell the future, and you can't do that. If there's one thing my therapist has taught me, it is that you cannot tell the future. Ah, yes. Persona 3 background music. I'm not sure which song it is because I'm not hearing it through my register at the moment. Because if I was, you'd be hearing it double. But yeah, I have a particular love of the Persona series. I'm waiting for P4. What do they call it? Revival. I'm waiting for that to show up. Yeah, I am excited to get into that when it drops. Because we will have Black Queen with us as well as RRW, and we will be voicing things together. So if you I'm excited. If you like watching us banter games back and forth, by all means, when P4R drops, keep posted. Generic background music, we like talking in hallways and stuff. So it's like the dormitory or the I actually don't know. I don't remember which ones I have in this playlist. It's been a while since I actually looked at it. Hold on, where is it? Experian would hire someone for their own own data breach. That way they could sell identity protection. I mean, now, tinfoil around my head.
Right.
I just want to preface that. Tinfoil around my head. Yes. Yes, I could see them doing that. I am hoping that the world is not, in fact, written the same way that Deus Ex is written. Because if it is, that's bullshit. That having been said, we have literally been watching reality outright shitty writing in B-movie plots.
Yes.
For at least 3 years now.
Yeah. How long?
Yeah, suffice to say, I've been holding on by a fucking thread lately, but I've been trying my damn best.
Yay, you're trying your best.
Yay.
Here's to what scant sanity I have left.
Hip hip huzzah!
Oh, Lord.
Hip hip hooray.
I am currently working on dinner, so I am on mobile at the moment.
That is fair. You missed a wonderful spirited conversation about Discord and the latest hamburgerification of their own feat that they have performed.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
at this point, I don't think they're firing with a pistol anymore. I think they've got the 50 cal out and they're pointing it straight down.
Right.
I'm fairly certain at this point they've gone past the 45 Magnum and they've gone like straight to the fucking, saw.
Right into that femoral artery.
I get the feeling that they're eyeing the bolter in the distance like, ooh, wonder how that'll feel. Praise the Omnissiah, ritual smack on the left. When last we left off in Final Fantasy 12, let's go from our depressing reality and go into a depressing falsehood. Trying to rocket jump, yes. When last we left off in Final Fantasy 12, we went to the tomb of the King Wraithwall, which, when you look at it from above, is a terrifying feat of archaeology, considering that it is a temple set specifically in a directly hewn section of mountain, actually more like a mesa, and it is so precisely done that you've got like maybe a couple feet of clearance on either side of the temple itself. So it's literally just, they took a rectangle out of the middle of a mesa and plopped the temple in the middle of it. That is
one done.
Impressively terrifying, actually, when you think about it, because that takes a lot of precision. Like, we're talking beyond the pyramids of Giza. That is impressive in its own right. But that nerdery aside, we make it through this tomb. We fight what basically amounts to a demigod, and in the process get it to join our party. I had to show that off at some point. I also to show off the other limit breaks, as I've been calling them, also known as quickenings. As it stands, though, we beat this demigod, we get it to join our cause, and we get something called the Dawn Shard. Unfortunately, we also get caught by the Empire, who then decide, you know what? We're going to test this thing's authenticity by throwing it in the nuclear reactor that powers our airship. What could possibly go boom? Oh, that could possibly go wrong. We just lost one of our flagships to this. Shit. We somehow, thankfully, survived this because, plot armor, and find our way back to Dalmasca, and in particular Ravenauster, where Ash has gone into hiding, which is probably for the best because, yikes. The, crown queen at this point of Ravenauster just suddenly appearing after news of her demise might be a little tumultuous, especially with the Empire breathing down everybody's necks. Still, the Resistance is not happy with the current turn of events, because it definitely means that the Empire is going to be angry. And when they're angry, shit starts getting real. They start taking it out on the rank and file, and they start taking it out on the public, which they're certainly hoping to keep at a, low boil. Which leads to our next task, I suppose you could say, which is figuring out how to properly utilize the power of the Dawn Shard without it going thermonuclear and bricking an entire section of the world. Thank God this explosion happened in midair instead of on the ground. After all, we were told that one of these explosions led to the Necrohall of Nabudis being a thing, a place we haven't actually directly been yet. However, we've heard tales. It's not a fun place. We'll learn that firsthand later. Especially because there's more than one thing to fight there that is going to kick my ass. Don't mind me just flashing back to the Zodiac Brave fights. They're not called the Zodiac Braves in this. They're called Espers, but they're the Zodiac Braves from Final Fantasy Tactics, which is the game I play on Wednesdays. Ha ha! So, we're getting a history lesson and a future lesson as we go across the weeks. Yeah, it's been interesting. Hey, in Tactics, we took out Belias. In Final Fantasy 12, we took out Belias. So there's some overlap there. So that said, in order to figure out what we're doing, we have been told to go to a place called Jahara, which is to the south of Rabanastre, which means we have to go through the Giza Plains to a place called the Osmond Plains, and then beyond. Funny thing, as it turns out, we've been to Giza Plains already, and it was, bone dry when we went before. Now it's the rainy season, and we get to see what happens as a result of that.
I'm so excited.
And with that, let's hope this works. But yeah, I did save at Southgate, which is kind of useful. I'd also like to point out, so you see the imagery outside the gate there? That is very different from what it used to be when it was during the dry season.
It's so green.
Yep, it's green, and then you can kind of see the cumulonimbus and the clouding and all that. Yeah, they actually changed the background to fit what season it is. I kind of like that. Well, here we go. Time to fall in. Yes, both here needs Libra, so you can see the traps. And down they go. Might have noticed that it actually takes a little bit to kill these guys, which shouldn't be the case considering earlier this place was like a level 1 area. Yeah, the monsters level up because of the rainy season. Back with dinner. Hope dinner's looking good. I had dinner earlier myself, but I think I made a little too much, so I have leftovers.
What are you having? I'm curious.
I am too.
What people's taste are.
They're weak because they were thirsty. Yeah, fair. So, is there a reason you're not Fox today? Model shop? No, I just kind of tend to be on camera on Mondays. The rest of the time, I tend to do the reactive image.
Okay, I'm reactive enough as my image. Don't worry. I got you back. I'm a cat. I'm close enough to a fox.
That having been said, I have bandied around the idea of potentially going to like a 2D tuber at the very least. I feel like 3D might be a little too much for my potato to handle. Shells of meat sauce and meatballs. Ooh.
And there's some really pretty 2D models.
Indeed.
Rigged. I've always wanted to learn like how to rig and do like that kind of stuff. Because I don't have the capabilities to do it right now or the mentality. But
Fair.
That is something that I want to do in the future.
They blinded my gunner.
So, shells with meat sauce, that sounds good. Ooh.
Indeed.
And a baguette.
Baguette.
Sounds good.
Indeed.
Kinda jealous. I had Salisbury steak for supper tonight.
Solid.
and mashed potatoes.
Speaking of solid, rose corsage. Yes, please. PingTuber's gonna have pretty good models. Indeed. I have a 3D model as well, but again, I don't think my computer could handle that and a lot of games that I play.
You have a potato?
A little bit of a potato situation going. Also, I don't want to like get into the process of like, you know, grinding my computer any harder, considering at this point it's probably going to cost like $9,000 to replace because of the RAM shortage. Speaking of other things to whinge about.
Was buying my computer parts for my new computer that I just built in October. I had just missed that cutoff
Oh,
from when
God.
they stopped making them for game, like for public. And I was like, oh, I got this in time. I'm so
Apparently, congrats.
Yeah.
Lucky girl.
I know, right?
No kidding.
I was like, my friend's like, yeah, you lucked out. And I'm like, yeah, I do, because that's how I roll.
I use the ThinkPad, so I feel that. Just screen recording my Minecraft with OBS brings it to us. Yeah, exactly. And like, I have, like, just yesterday I was streaming Minecraft and my bitrate suddenly shit tanked on me. I was like, oh, well, that's not fun.
Yikes.
Am I forgetting something here?
Hopefully.
Come to think of it, is this a place that even has one of them? I don't know.
Does this pencil have lead? I don't know. That's a great question.
We both have questions for the universe. A horn. I mean, having items to sell is always good.
True that.
More gil is more better. I'm looking for a particular thing and I'm not finding it, so there may just not be one here. Either that or they don't show up until later. Oh yeah, there's somebody we have to meet at the Nomads village too. Oop. On the plus side, it's not like pissing down raining in here, which means that certain things aren't showing up. Take a speed potion or something? I don't remember. There's a speed boost in the port for this. This is the Steam port of the Zodiac Age, and it has a speed boost toggle.
Yes. It's what, 2 and 4 times?
Yep. Oh, rain. Oh look, a seek.
You just came from the ozone plane. I'm dead tired. Not all that far, no. Just keep making your way south through Giza. Head to the village there and make your way... Here,
Gareth.
Gareth Village, out in the west end of the plain. Mind yourself if you head out that way, though. The creatures are their murderer. Are their murderer? Jesus Christ.
Well, this is perfect. I forgot everyone leaves the village during the rains. I'm a blundering fool, Kupo. What's that? A sad-looking man, Kupo. Haven't seen anyone matching that description around here, Kupo. Sure about that? Because,
Sad-looking man.
even has sad in his name.
That is pretty sad.
The ring. Precious ring. Gone. Eaten. Eaten by the crocodile. Slay it for me. The ring. Her ring. Find it. Bring it here. The creature. Near a bridge. Sadine, the sad-looking man in the rain. Sad.
Sad.
Sad. Regen. Oh, is that the spell? Hold on. I keep doing that where like I'll read something and I'm like, wait, is that the actual spell? Yes. Yes, it is. I just got
Nice.
regen.
Nice.
Neat. This tree is dry and brittle. Strike it. Pop. The tree drifts slowly to the southeast.
Slowly. Ever. Slower.
Ever so slowly. Alright, so we found one. They said this thing was near a bridge. Well, we're near a bridge presently. But I don't think it's this one. Or tree can't even rest in peace. No, now it's resting in peace says. Haha! A biomote. I think of it. Do I have Dispel? I do, and it's a white magic. Means white magic 5. Does Penelo have white magic 5? Penelo. She does not. Let's remedy that. Dispel is something that you do want to have, like, as soon as you can. It makes several fights a lot easier. As a matter of fact, that we might even be able to take on the rock toys. Golden Needle. Look at this fuzzy little motherfucker. That's not disturbing.
No. They're also important. They're creepy in that game too.
Ow. So there's that connection point. He's a cutie. Neat. Ah, yes, this. This one is actually kind of hard to see at times. You can miss this one really easily. Tree just slowly to the southeast. Come on, the fact that its face splits in half, right? Pinch of echo herbs. You know what? Let's fight. Up. thinking, did I ever change the... No, I never changed the battle speed. You know what? Fuck it. It's fine.
We live here now.
Yeah, we live here now. I did that originally to fight the demon walls.
Yeah.
Apparently it stuck. Hey, look, another one of those trees. Pop. The trees are slowly to the east. That's so. I think I know where they're going.
Thank you.
And I think we're also getting close to where the crocodile is. Odds Botikin's a bridge. Well, look who it is. It's the crocodile.
That's a problem.
Froge. Dispel the crocodile, please. And we silenced him, too? Oh, this could get interesting.
No.
Angel Song isn't, Okay, well, that's good to know. Angel Song isn't a spell, it's an ability. Speaking of, Traveler? Oh, that's a lot of damage. It's almost like I've run around maps a lot. Oh, I wonder if that banks up. Interesting. It's a trip odometer. That's cute. Growing for is level doubles?
What?
Hey yo. Alright, fuck this noise. Time for Fires of War.
I never miss.
My eyes. Fulminating darkness. Kamehame legally distinct.
I got it.
And then it goes boom.
Here goes.
Oh, I got another Fires of War in there. Nifty.
I never miss. My regards.
Yeah. Didn't get one in there, but we have, this is our finisher. It's a Cataclysm. It's Inferno. I think we won.
Yeah, maybe.
You obtained the Ring of the Toad. Crocodile vanquished. Gotta love mist abilities. Hey, Pinella, would you kindly heal us? That'll do. We found the tree on this section of the map, I do believe. Yeah, we did, because it said it was going to the east. So, our exit is actually to the south. However, I feel like sticking around here a little while longer. Partially because there's this. So far we have found, what, 4 of these? Just slowly to the east. I just get 2 green berets? That's oddly... None got... Okay. Hold on. That has to be armor, right? Yeah, I have 3 green berets now. Huh. Neat. And 2 of my party members can equip it. Maybe I should take a look at that. Oh, there. Kindly. Green beret is better. Alrighty. Yeah, the green beret is better. His friend's probably gonna want that too. Huh. Neat. Just got a flat upgrade from killing a bunch of monsters without having to shell out money.
Always a good day.
Yeah, apparently. 250 gil. Oh, that's frog. $200 gil. Hey, look at that. Entangled wood. With a few more pieces of driftwood, it should be possible to cross to the other bank. Little hidden section of the map, huh? Neat. Frog. A potion. And potion. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Honestly, I've been kind of amused with how easy the game has been taking it on us here. Because like I mentioned before, this place changes when the weather is actually raining. And when it is raining, what happens is a bunch of elementals show up on the map, which makes combat really dicey. $45 gil. And potion. And singular potion.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back. That's a treasure jar. 87 gil. It's funny how much those will add up over time. Not to mention having random remedies and potions and whatnot definitely helps in the long run. So, the other thing is... Continue... Yeah, I guess it wasn't a... Oh, well... There might be elementals on this map. $113 gil. Yep, there's one. Storm elemental. Don't know what level it is. Well, actually, hold on. It is level 25, but it has a shit ton of HP. Yeah. Also, it's protect and shell on it. It is weak to ice. I wonder if Ash could kick the shit out of this thing. I wonder. And the worst that happens is I run like a bitch, but you know, we'll find out in a moment. Oh, those things take forever to kill. So over at it. Ah, there's the tree. Tree just slowly to the south. I think we're missing like one more. Okay. I don't want to do this. Bosch for Ash. Dispel on the storm elemental. It immediately goes for silence. Thank God my party is immune, and Ash starts casting Blizzard. Excuse me. Is that not working? Also, wait a minute. Oof. Ah. Yeah, I think it's time to run. Despite it being weak to ice, it was taking 0 damage. That's concerning. So, note to self, still a no-go on the elementals. That tracks. 23, 21. Let's throw Fran in for funsies. Let's get Fran some combat. So we've already found a tree in this section. I'm kind of wondering where the one I forgot is. Well, you're back. Hi, poached. Jesus. I'll take 291 gil. I like that. Tough to Phoenix down. Is there a tree here? I don't remember. There is. It's really well hidden on me. Oh wait, no, there it is. Found it.
Huzzah, Jose.
Tree. The tree drifts slowly to the south. obsidian. That's the ring. At long last, it is found. The crocodile? You've defeated it. Serpent rod and teleport stone. Please, I beg you, the ring of the toad. Take it. To my beloved, go. Grow weak. So cold. So cold. You guys saw that, right?
A little bit.
My friend found the alpha slider. Alright, well, now that we've done that, actually, funny thing, this map is even more dangerous when it's raining, because there's an entity that shows up on this map. Any notable landmarks or odd landscapes in Daemonum? Many. Funnily enough, I've actually been wanting to get together with some folks if they were interested and do a run of something called The Quiet Year, which is a world building tabletop kind of setup. To
wild ride.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. We've been doing it for something unrelated, and I've been wanting to get folks together for that for Daemonum, but I haven't really gotten up the courage to ask folks. However, there are a few landmarks that I have in my head about Daemonum, including things like the altar of beasts, the pit within, and the Badlands Mesa are at least 3 examples. There's more than that, but the 3 examples I'll give this time. The pit within is a large hole in the ground, and bear in mind that Daemonum is an analog of hell, effectively, which means it's already underground. So it is a drop within this giant cave structure of a world. And it is where particularly wrath demons and I believe it was gluttony demons tend to coincide. Oh my god. Something is getting fucking blasted out there. Anyway. The Altar of Beasts is where both Behemoth and Leviathan are chained down to avoid their particular apocalypses. For those of you that don't know, Behemoth and Leviathan are actually old biblical figures and portend to apocalypses of the land and the sea. Wish I was going to blast that
if you weren't curious enough.
Yes. So those 2 beasts are chained down to this giant, basically hollowed out mountain. And as an added fun fact, a segment of those chains is used as a weapon by one of the characters that I have made as the advanced court of Daemonum. So that's fun. He uses it as a weapon, kind of like a whip. Otherwise, the Badlands Mesa is the focal land and home base of demons that have not adhered to the law of Daemonum, which is first and foremost, do not kill humans.
Boring laws.
They are the source of souls. If the souls can be, recovered, then don't kill the human. But yes, the Badlands Mesa is where the Badlander demons tend to congregate. And being that they're, already kind of, well, for lack of a better term, evil, it's not exactly like they have long-standing hordes. Your go mode on Dark Souls 3? Damn. Well done.
What's that mean?
Go mode means that he can complete his game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's at the point where he can do the final fight.
Neato.
In the meantime, welcome to Osmond Plains. There's a lot of not rain here. Also that. And that. Strange. Like large machinery here. Banui! Look at that Banui.
He's just so cute.
Bitty, 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 bitty. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Big bird.
That is a big bird.
It's a zoo. You remember those from Final Fantasy IX?
It's a Zuby. It's a Zubat.
So there was a promo for 14 where you had to buy Mountain Dew to get codes, and you get a mount called the Mountain Zoo.
Oh God.
Okay, that's actually pretty clever though.
It was clever. I liked it.
Oh God.
If anyone's curious, it was green.
Of course. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Can I fight this thing? I actually don't know. Let's find out. We should be okay. Also, these are Zagnals. You remember those from Final Fantasy IX?
That I do.
That's a bunch of money. We don't have a map of the plains. On the upswing, we're not dying horrendously here.
Which is always good.
Yeah. Also, not always a guarantee when you go to a new map. And ether. Found a couple of ways to leave this map section. What's this way? I wonder silently aloud to myself. Sneck. Why does this Sneck have a hole in its head?
Oh.
Okay, but I kind of like the spike horse.
Yes. So it's kind of funny because it's a reference to two different Final Fantasy games.
Is it really?
Yes, it is a reference to both Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy X. It is a reference to Final Fantasy VIII through a monster called the Mesmerize, which these are Mesmenir.
Yeah.
It is a reference to Final Fantasy X because one of the summons, also known as Aeons in that game, Ixion, looks a fair bit like this, actually.
Neat.
Jack, yeah.
Indeed, Ixion. Okay, just to point
I
out.
like Ixion because I play a Lala in 14, so It's a Shetland. Because it changes size depending on your character.
That's cute. Yeah, I do have to point out just once more, the snakes in this area have a hole in their head. See what I mean?
It's more like they split and come back.
Swallowing food must just be an absolute menace for them.
Apparently. Can Sephiroth do this?
Sephiroth.
Also, Black Queen, you have a message, courtesy of Kurgan to deal with there.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I had to get Kurgan in trouble at least once.
You know, he... Can I ban him for like a hot minute?
I don't think that we need to be banning him. He is a moderator.
I know, that's why I can't.
Must be some grade A heresy.
Indeed.
I mean, it's the Guild Wars the Guild Wars equivalent to what Kurgan said would be kick the Asura.
Yeah, but to me the Asura is so much like
More kickable.
gremlin-y than Lala's are.
You're not wrong. It's tantamount to kicking Stitch.
Why would you want to kick him? He's adorable.
Have you
Lala's
seen
are
half of the
adorable.
things that Stitch pulls? I would gladly punt him.
But he's adorable.
Yes, and
Just-
he'll be through the door when I put my foot up his ass.
I'm just flashing to the
Dude.
scene from Lilo and Stitch where Lilo's praying for an angel, and then Stitch like
Yeah.
kicks out of the escape pod and goes. Also, where does this go? I wonder silently aloud to myself once more. We have another entry point to the Zertanan Caverns.
Oh, those ponies look, hella fabulous. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Praise chaos.
These are
That's some
Malakants.
horse right there.
Yeah, these are
No, that makes
Malakants.
sense.
Assurans
That
are
makes
intelligent creatures. Lalas are. You know what? Go ahead, kick the Lala. I changed my mind. Oh no.
Okay, can I like, this is not, I feel attacked. I hate this. Please stop.
I feel cornered. Do not corner the Lala.
Please, I'll kick you in the shin and knock you down. I don't care how tall you are.
I'm trying to remember. God, what is her name? No, is Shantoto a Lala?
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine cornering Shantoto. Like, don't.
Yeah. There's a whole guild full of Lalas that are black mages. Don't.
I'd worry about keeping my foot kicking Asura. That is also fair and true. After all, back when there was class disparities in Guild Wars 2, Asuras could be guardians. You know, the great sword wielding class.
Oh, I love when Lalas like have weapons that are bigger than them. Well, granted, most weapons are, but like Dark Knight and
Uniquely bigger.
yeah, and even like the blades from Ninja are like too big for them. Like, like
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
ninja blades and katanas.
Yeah, they're like as long as you, and I'm like, how does this work? I'm wielding the bigger weapon then.
There is one thing that I will say about kicking Asuras, though. Y'all have to agree. We need to punt Flunt. That bastard has it coming.
That's a phrase. Punch Flunt.
Yeah,
I like
that bastard has it coming.
Alliteration.
I went through that storyline element in Guild Wars 2 when we went through, the storyline run. That bastard deserves it and more. Like, not only does he get in the way of pretty much every protective measure against things that go horribly bad, he steals people's ideas and markets them as his own because he's an Asura. It's what they fucking do. And he does that to our party member Timey, and you don't fuck with Timey. Basically, Flunt is like one step away from being an Inquest member, and the unfortunate truth is that he's like one of the heads of the Asuran Council. So he's basically like a high-ranking senator. He is the Asura's version of, what's his name? I am the Senate. You know, that guy.
Good old Palpatine.
Palpatine, that's the name.
Oh.
Yeah, he's basically the Asuran Palpatine. Except I feel like Palpatine is more competent.
Right.
Which is a scary thought. And these Zagnals are kind of hardier than I expected. Survivable, though. Oops. Oh yeah, quality hide. Nice.
I love how your white mage is like the main damage dealer at the moment. She's just attacking.
Yeah, she just runs in and smacks him with a staff.
I mean, I do that too.
Look, the Lord gave me these hands. People are gonna catch them.
Level up.
Admittedly, at present, we don't actually have a tank in the party.
No, you did not. Bunch of DPS and healer.
Yeah. This is a little ballsier than I need to be. So we found an entrance to the Zertanan Caverns, which, Jesus Christ, no. We're not doing that yet. Though we're getting close to the point where we need to. Strangely enough. Well, a large portion of... Zertanan Caverns isn't done until a fair bit later in the game. Alright, you actually needs to be turned off for now. Chocobos! Ooh, Geisel greens. I like how they quantify it with a peck. It is a peck of Geisel greens. Although, funny story, I think I actually mispronounced that. Cough, cough.
Does anybody really know how to pronounce that word?
I think there is actually an official pronunciation from, I want to say Final Fantasy 13?
Do we listen to 13, honestly?
I mean, look, I admit I have a chip on my shoulder about Final Fantasy 8 being the redheaded stepchild of the Final Fantasy series. So, I can at least take a moment, take a breath, and let Final Fantasy 13 have its day, despite it being a 40-hour tutorial.
Right.
Which one was the MMO before 14?
11.
11, that's right.
13 is Final Hallway.
Yeah. That is what it's colloquially known as, and, later people pointed out that, yeah, it is basically a 40-hour tutorial. The game doesn't actually allow you to do things freely until about 40 hours in. Which
is so baffling to me, man.
That is a choice.
Pretty much the whole game, yeah?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Hey, Ross, you want to cover this one?
Sure. Travelers, are you? We were traveling too till the fell creatures of Osmond Plain got the better of my partner here and were exhausted.
Oh, that's the bonga he's resting against.
Right. Where are you headed, by the way? Jahara. And you're headed the wrong way. Jahara is back the way you came.
Oops.
Oh darn.
Whoops. I've played some of 13. Unfortunately, it reached a point where I couldn't really stand it anymore. One of the things that bothered me about my own play experience with it was that it didn't really make sense for you to try to put together a custom attack plan. Like, the way the game works is that you have like a bar that you can fill with commands, and then your character will perform those commands. If I ever deviated from the auto battle, I got punished for it, is what it felt like. It's kind of close to Legend of Legaia, except you don't get to think about what you're putting in there because the battle is in active time. So if you are hesitating, so like, like if you're like, spending more time to change your menu option to select something other than auto attack, you are actively getting penalized for it because the enemy is gaining tactical speed on you, which I don't agree with as a matter of course. So at that point, it was basically just hold X the game. Exactly, that's what it felt like. It's like your mistake was actually wanting to play.
Yeah.
Like, I'll hand it.
Having one of the spaz way to, they just slammed his head into the floor and he went.
I'll hand it to the game. Otherwise, visually really cool. Story concepts quite awesome. Level design pretty. Battle design spectacle and flash in the pan is quite nice. It just didn't seem to want me to play it.
It wanted to play itself, and it forgot that it was supposed to be a game.
It kind of, yeah. Made me fall asleep in the first hour of gameplay 3 times. Yikes.
Poor Vaughn.
Yeah, Vaughn got kind of blown up. What do you think of it? Does Vaughn have? No, he does not. But Fran does. Fran... Huh. Having at least one person with Libra is a good idea. I just thought about something. I think I missed somebody. Oh yeah, wait. Oh. Oh. That's what it is. Bunch reported. Events of Osmond Plain. Oh, there's the rock toys, which that's over in Bujerba. We've completed the hunt, but we haven't returned the ring because we can't yet. Okay, I'm not gonna come here until later because this is where Enceladus is. Oh, hey, look at that.
A friend.
Yeah. Certainly seems that way. I just need to find our way to Jahara. A Prince's Kiss, a Tuft of Phoenix down, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Iron Carapace, Storm Magicite. Dark Magicite and a Pebble. There we go. 207 gil. Oh, 8, 92. Indeed. Red in the head. Chocobos. Damn. It's a damn good thing these things don't cast Choco Meteor on me. Yeah, you know full well what that's about.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can also tell you that you've run into that more than once in tactics in as your dancer white mage.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Hey, that's interesting. He was fist fighting a.
Yes. And what of it?
That man was fist fighting a horse and winning.
And what of it?
Oh, look, more chocobos, including a red chocobo. Neat. That's a peck of Gysol.
To be fair about the fist fighting the horse, it's not hard to fist fight a horse because they got no fists to fight back.
Yeah, Eno just said that, actually. Funnily enough.
Manny from the other room, what?
Did you know a frog can jump higher than a house?
Well, yeah, houses can't jump.
Houses can't jump.
Oh my god. See, I'm not the only one, folks. Jahara.
Like mine.
Jahara, land of the Gareth. Oh, we have another teleport crystal. Why, hello there. You're no stranger to the yellow birds just behind me, I'm sure. Yes, my friend. I speak of the chocobos, Kubo. Those noble birds make for excellent steeds. Fleet of foot and sturdy of limb, arduous journeys fly by atop a chocobo, Koopa. Only 30 gil should you wish to hire one. Not presently. Perhaps another day, Koopa. Should you ever need a chocobo, you know where to find one. Ooh, cartographer. I would like to buy a map. Even for the sake of it. Osmond Plain. And Jahara. I mean, 30 gil is kind of fair for this map, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The banks of the Sogots.
Why, this is Gary Flat. No place for human children to play a game.
They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmond Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. Fiends of the plains trouble them not at all.
You ventured upon the plains alone, war chief?
Isn't that the one that was fist fighting the horse earlier?
Maybe.
Wait.
What business have you with the Gareth? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine.
As you wish, war chief.
Then you may pass. These days see many whom's wandering through our land.
Interesting. I have not made introductions. I am Supernelu, war chief of this village. We Gareth have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the Hume world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As war chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? I see. So you two have come to ask about the Nethicite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes. Listen with your ears. The Gareth are kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll be back.
What is this?
What is this?
Go ahead.
What is this? Another human visitor as far as that? Most unusual. Have you two come to speak with the elder chieftains?
Ah, you are the Hume the war chief has spoken of. You have crossed the plains to learn of the stones, yes? I believe the elders can tell you much. You seem a great warrior.
You seem like a great warrior.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll go back and forth.
Okay. But it is best that you avoid certain caverns. There are many fell creatures there, and of late, worse.
Yeah.
A fiend with strange powers has been seen. Perhaps that's why other creatures there have grown more violent.
You're probably not wrong, pal.
Yeah.
You are the Humes our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by the clear flow of the Sogot. I am Supernelu's brother, Kadalu. I worry, for Supernelu often goes to the plains alone. Why? And the others surely wish to train with him. He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget it. You have business with the elders, yes? You go.
What is it, human child? Have something to ask of the wisdom known man? You wish to know the Nethsite. It is a word I hear quite often late, though I know not why, nor do I know anything about this stone. So too did I tell a human child who asked me before. I'm sorry. Ask another of the elders. Perhaps they'll know.
Wait, there's another person that's been asking, and they're...
A human? Yeah.
And a
That's
child.
what I got out of that too. Yeah, gee, I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
Um,
The queen creatures you see in my enclosure are nannas, the best livestock in all Ivilis. No part of the nanna goes to waste. Meat, hide, and bones all have their uses. They're strong against drought and cold, and, oh yes, easily herded. Yeah, you have to make sure that none of the nanna goes to waste. Okay. What? What did I do?
Have you looked at the wish? Who? Whoa, jeez, hold on. Have you looked at the one who wishes to know something? If there's something that I know, good. The Nethsite. You are not the only one who asked about this. It saddens me to admit that I know nothing of this stone. Magicite contained within it great power. Thus we worship the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I have never heard of this Nethsite. Perhaps the High Chief knows something about this. If you have not spoken to him yet, go. Help him with the Geomancer.
Ugelu.
Ugelu. That's the name.
Indeed. Greetings. You're a traveler, yes? Our village is not like a human village, but you are welcome to find what comfort here as you may. Speaking of, there is a store here. Okay. Ooh, Magoroku.
Oh, that's a weapon.
Oh, right. There's... Oh. I have my second board. I can start learning to wield katanas.
Yes, you can.
Katana-na-na-na-na-na. Roku, Iron Pole, the Slasher, Mangosh. I am presently wielding a Lohengrin. Survival vests. Feather caps and traveler vestments. Golden helms. Golden armor. Ice shields. Soldier's caps. That's the old set. Two golden helmets. The golden armor. Magic gloves. Increase magic power when HP is full. Raises strength when character has full HP. Nothing new there. 3 new things here. Ooh, lead. Damn. Stona, which is good for getting rid of Petrify. Fyra is our first raw spell in the black magic category. Well, those horns sell for a not insignificant amount. An Arcana. Iron carapaces sell for a decent amount. Holy shit. Sort of Destry remains, but I think I've only found one of those so far. Ooh, chocobo feathers also sell for a pretty penny. That's concerning in its own right. Golden garb. Oh. Well, that's frustrating. Helm, armor, and shield. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it. Is the golden shield? No, it's what he's presently got on. So 25, 50. And then the golden helmet? No, golden armor, 1450. That's. Come to think of it, I think I can actually sell that for a bonus. I may be wrong, but you never know. You heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. There are different monographs for different persuasions of adventurer. As a merchant, I would love one, if only I knew where it might be found. You mean all the ones that I've already bought, which is all the monographs in the game? Oops. I might have grinded a little bit.
Just a wee.
Just a wee skosh. Oh, Supinello. Have you learned what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face, so the elders could not help. Then you must mate with the great chief. I would meet this great chief. Yes, it is true. The great chief may know something that would aid you, yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult.
I must learn more about the Nezasite. I cannot turn back now. Please, tell your great chief that I am in the royal lane of Damascus, and a direct descendant of the Dinesh King Wraithwall. If the Gareth have passed down the knowledge of the stones, they must know the Nezasite that the Dinesh King once held.
Do you have proof of your heritage?
I do not.
I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, young child. I give you my trust. The great chief is ahead across this bridge. Yeah, they are showing a lot of trust to us.
Yes, indeed.
Great chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? Just a second, actually. There's more to this map than meets the eye. There's a couple other folks we could talk to here. There's, just a part of the map we haven't seen yet. I'm not aware of any of it being, extra useful. Getting a free pheasant Netsuke is kind of nice. Alright. let's go.
This nethicite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone, then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who will the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst.
That explains stuff.
To drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic.
Yeah.
Of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Which definitely strikes a similar chord with tactics. The Zodiac stones do the same thing. Which makes me think that the Zodiac stones are nethicite.
Yeah,
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omasace. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca.
Did you get all that?
As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
That's gonna end well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, look, it's Hubby again.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the king's tomb.
it still blows my mind. He's the only other one. Yeah, he's the only other one that responds to it.
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince.
Because he's held the Dusk Shard.
Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
It's not Rex.
Josh told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rassler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it.
My God, is he growing up?
I was
Oh
running
my God,
away.
character development in my Final Fantasy?
I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers.
Good luck with that.
Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
Don't we all? This is honestly a little further than I have dedicated myself to a storyline on another game, so I'm getting into new territory myself. In one cutscene, this dude's 5 times better than Tidus.
I will accompany
Tidus has his moments. Tidus has his moments.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find
People just like to
answers
fixate on
along
the
way.
shitty moments.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet waiting on Bur Omises.
Who is that?
An enemy. And an ally also.
For
You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
An ally and an enemy as well.
Well,
That
enemy of
Larsa
my
likes his
enemy
secrets.
is my ally,
He
right?
does not mean ill.
No,
by
the
it.
enemy of my enemy is a douchebag and still my
Not
enemy.
bad. At least for an Imperial.
Oh, fair.
One of my favorite phrases. This is actually from Warhammer, unsurprisingly. The enemy of my enemy dies second.
I mean, fair.
Yep.
Holy
Valid
Mount Bur
point.
Omises stands
Hi,
at the
Fran.
northern end of the Jagd Remuda.
I'm
Once
fine
we're
with
in
this angle.
Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their
They,
airships.
they knew exactly where
Don't
to
get your
put her.
hopes up.
Uh-huh.
You remember
I
the
just upset they
Leviathan
didn't do the
sailed
same in
straight over the
Balthier.
Yakiensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb.
Cake on either side.
Skystone that works even in Yacht.
Did I walk into a
Correct.
bakery? Look at all this
No
cake.
sights behind it.
Cake,
Little wonder
all the
they're so
cake.
keen on the stuff.
Feels so bad. They're trying to
What
say
is it
things.
you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Balthier is a bit of a
Worried I might
mystery.
steal the Nethicite, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions.
See, it's more than that for me. There's something about you.
Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some
Not
such?
daddy.
No, I think there's
Apologies.
history there that
I need to
he's
know where you
not
stand.
telling us.
Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Pop off, King.
Larsa joins the party as a guest. And not Lamont this time. So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. killer bow and a quiver of onion arrows. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I spoke with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. Spirits of the land watch over you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Serious, steady man.
So, to the canon of this world, I believe these are the origin of the Geomancer class that shows up in tactics games.
Makes sense.
Neat.
Case in point, Geomancer Ugelu. You want this one, Ross?
A war chief fights against a great monster possessed of immense power. He may not be able to defeat it alone, yet the war chief seeks no aid of others. He believes it is his duty to destroy the creature.
Interesting.
Dog.
I think Supernelu is back here somewhere. I want to say. Hold on. Hunts. It's Lochi Sugumu. Is that who I need to find? Lochi. Oh well, Lochi Sugumu is here, so I don't even have to talk to Supernelu. I think it's you. Yes. You have seen the bill posted for the Enceladus. I had wondered what sort of person would come, but never did I expect. No matter, it is nothing. You are truly here to hunt my mark. Truly? Good, even if you are a child. Pay me no mind. All utterly as I am, slow to trust. Let me explain the situation. You know the Osmond Plain. You must have passed through there at least once. Very valuable herb grows there. Yet, the Enceladus, it tramples my precious herbs to dust. Oh, as you can see, I am quite agitated. Normally, the warriors of this village would vanquish it for me, but this time, well, suffice to say, I need you to do this. The Enceladus can be found on the eastern edge of the Osmond Plain. It's often seen in the shred, I am told. Warrior Semu knows much of this creature. When you leave this knoll, you will find him standing guard at the bridge. Talk to him there. Now go. I trust you will do this for me and return safely. The Enceladus. The hunt begins. When he says Garden Bridge, does he mean the folks on this side?
My grandfather told me that you once that in the
Yagged.
To the south of the village, of our village, there lies a great forest where the mist swirls thick. Here lives the great worm of the earth. How did that story go?
War Chief has spoken with the Chocobo Keeper. He has asked you to be allowed to ride for free. You travel to Mount Barom, he says. Perhaps you will go by Chocobo then. The Holy Mountain. East of Osmond Plain, through the jungles of Golmore and across Paramina Rift it lies. I wish you a safe journey. Well, I mean, it'd be a shame not to ride a free Chocobo.
And that super chicken.
La da 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 ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Hi, my name is Chocobo. Yeah. Oh, hey, the Empire here. These mines are sovereign territory of the Arcadian Empire. If you've no business here, kindly take your leave.
Well, I guess we will.
Well, fuck me then, I guess. Oh, there's 2 ways to get here. Nifty.
Never. Be stupid, don't mind me.
Oh, don't worry. My brain is still trying to parse something from earlier. Whee! So, yeah, as you found out here, you can find alternative routes with chocobos. As a matter of fact, at one point, you actually need to go this way in order to make it to this segment of the map, which leads to a place called the Hen Mines. As it stands, unfortunately, we can't go in. But we're going to go in eventually. So if we want to hunt Enceladus, we have to be over there. Hen mines? I hear that place is clucked up. I mean, it is. It honestly is. Because, surprise, surprise, there's another particularly dangerous thing in there. So much so that they don't open the path for you to get to it until, you do a few more things for the, folks in Jahara. And boy, howdy, is that fight a pain in the ass. Meanwhile, this is where the Enceladus will be. Larson just kind of went off on his own there, I see.
I mean, can you blame the man?
Come on, Larsa.
Classic people supposed to do that.
Who, Larsa? It's probably a squire.
No. He also has a gun. And I'm not even upset by that.
And potion. And Aquara moat. And potion. And another and potion. Now, with everything taken care of in this map section, I pop back up here and then back down. I believe. And the Enceladus should be here, question mark. I believe the Enceladus is here.
What makes you think that?
Oh, the fact that it's readying spin kick as we speak. Look at that ugly mug. Dude's got a face for radio. Oh, he knows restore? Well, that's fun. All the swords and arrows stuck in it. This thing is immune to poach. And Enceladus defeated. You obtain an Ermonea leaf. Go and talk to Sugelu again. Vanquished. Ooh, another Dispel? Ooh. This game is being really kind to me by handing me a Dispel mote. Those things are worth their weight in gold. Want to make a boss fight's day a living hell without having the ability to cast magic? Dispel mode at your service. Meantime, we make our way back to Jahara again. Gator. A lot of monsters around us. Oh yeah, Destrier main. Nice. Weak to light, weak to ice. Oh god, Ash should be having a field day out here. Wrong way. This way, folks. Okay. I'll take that. And that. Phoenix down, 296 skill. Chocobos. Feather. It's really funny though, because the randomizer makes the Geisal Greens a rare drop. I'm not sure why they do that. Other than, you know, the randomizer just expects you to rent a Chocobo if you ever need to use them for anything. I'm not sure why they defaulted to that behavior, but they did. Banks of the Sogot. You guys want to go and see if we can take on the rock toys before we continue on?
Sure.
Yeah, I may just go do that. Oh, you've defeated the Enceladus. Those are good tidings indeed. I learn again that it is wrong to judge by appearances. Now, I shall reveal the truth to you, In fact, the warriors offered to hunt my mark, yet none of us had ever seen a true mark hunter. So curious I was to see what such a man might be like. I asked permission of the elders and posted a bill. Little did I expect a human child. To tell the truth, I was a little disappointed. This is past and now is now. My eyes have been opened. You're truly a great warrior. Another surprise for me. Here, please take this as thanks. You've done well, friend. 1100 gil, ether, and a golden amulet. What's the golden amulet do? Oh, doubles LP.
Neat.
That's cool. That may come in handy later. Okay, so then I'm going to do this. We are going to teleport to Pajerba. Certainly hell of a distance traveled, because I'll pull up the world map. Yeah, we just teleported from Jahara in the southwest to Pajerba, which that's a hell of a distance. Meanwhile, we have to run back to the Lusu Mines, which is gonna be a fun little interlude. And off we run. This place is going to be balls easy for a bit. Oh look, 9,000 skeletons. I remember this. I'll protect this, you bag of bones. I will gladly take an ether. I will take that. And that. And these. It is a bit of a crying shame that this game doesn't have a an analog to the Go Home. Though I will say, for the most part, the dungeons in 12 aren't like gargantuan, with a couple of exceptions like the Great Crystal, and I mean, I suppose I can make the argument that the Lusu mines are pretty sizable. Poor bastards. You know, I have an idea for this upcoming fight. And it involves Ash. And there's the Rocktoys. Spin. I think we win.
Yes.
Rocktoys vanquished. I win. Oh, hey, Larson knows to get rid of the blind status. Neat.
Good on.
Indeed. Hey, look, a gate. It's almost like they don't want me going any further for some reason. This does mean we also have to go talk to Pilica. I remember where they are. For the sake of it, I'm going to expedite this a little bit. Namely by gathering yon bastards. There we go. This one we don't really need to care about. Ow.
You didn't need those, right?
No, I'm good. Ow. Running. And back to Buzherba. Yes. Quickest route. This way. Oops. Not getting caught on the Parajana. And then here. And Pilica. Thank you, Kupo. What a pal, Kupo. And look, my pet has learned his lesson and come home.
Cute!
Carbo! Thank the nice young gentleman, Kupo. My pet, his name's Carbo. I know, Kupo, I know. It's not good to keep a pet in secret. I'm really sorry for what happened. I'm going to move to some place where we can both live in peace, Kupo. Here, accept this as a token of my thanks, and thank Mont Blanc for me too. 1200 gil, high potions, and a survival vest. Thanks for your help with Carbo, Kupo. And head out. Have a good night. Indeed. Thanks for joining in. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Actually, there was one other matter I thought you might be able to help with. Might I ask a favor? Sure thing. You will, Kupo. Thanks, Kupo. What I need is... I forgot my diary on the second floor of Cleo's Technics. And I want someone to go pick it up for me. I work at Cleo's Technics, but I play hooky sometimes. Well, a lot, Kupo. So, if I was to just show up, you understand. The second floor is only open to staff, so you want to wear this armband to get in. Thanks a bunch, Kupo. A merchant's armband. So, fun fact, this is actually one of the checks you have to perform in the randomizer.
Really?
Yep. So I got Tom Traveler. Lucky for you, the organization deemed you useful. After you spread that rumor, things could have gotten ugly. Hey, look, I can walk back here.
Huh? One of the shop's armbands, Kupo. You're the first team staff member. Let me know if you need anything, Kupo.
Hey, happen to know where there's a journal? Oh, there it is. Pelica's diary.
Do it.
Fuck. When I brought my pets, Carbo and Bianca, to the shop, the mesh got quite cross with me. No one likes my pets, Kupo. Oh no. I brought Carbo back home with me, but Bianca got lost somewhere in the store, Kupo. Boy, when whoever finds her be surprised.
Uh-huh. 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 Neck.
But I...
Neck. Neck. Oh no.
Snack. Pelica.
Are you keeping dangerous pets?
Right? You got my diary for me? Oh, thank you so much, Kupo. You didn't read it, did you, Kupo?
I feel like this is a trap.
Read it. Kupo, you read my diary? Oh, this is so embarrassing. This is worse than the business with my pet. This is an invasion of privacy, Kupo. But you did get my diary for me. Thanks, Kupo. Here, for you.
You're a moogle. You don't get your own privacy.
A bangle.
You're skipping work.
Right?
Skipping.
I'd be willing to bet that if I didn't tell him, I'd get a different reward, but, like... Feel free to look up the alternative if you want to. Either way, at this point it's kind of moot because I'm not going back. So I do believe it's likely that I would have had a different result if I had told him that I hadn't read it. Well, back to Jahara. Which means we are now on our way to the Gulmore Jungle. We're gonna have so much fun, everybody. Ah, Gertie. Just gonna go ahead and throw 30 gil at this. Already been through here enough, I think. Whee. I got caught on the lip.
guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a future where we can
not
join
gonna
hands
I
as
got a good
brothers.
feeling.
Larsa, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry. Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
These kids.
Mm-hmm.
Children.
Well, those are judges.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane's
Imperial
got
City of
one to
Arcadia is the
draw down
Imperial
easily.
Palace.
The entire military
Take
waits
care,
upon his
Dither.
orders, from the War Council down to the
You
rank
like
and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor
Yes,
reminds
the
me of
frog
Zet
mouth
2
helmet.
years
Love
since.
it.
Yes.
He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength.
Oh,
And
look,
what
another
became of
judge.
him? Gone without a trace since Napodis.
God, these fucking helmets.
I will not hear you malign Judge
Right.
Sect.
At
He
least
was
the
a
frog
noble
mouth
warrior.
makes sense.
Or do you think his
Sect.
trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Let's see, we've got Zek, Geese,
Vane took two
Gabrant.
of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Who else do we have? Jesus.
Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood.
Hmm.
How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him?
Mm.
Zagabath, what of you?
Zagabath.
Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter
Drace.
is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
That's Gabrant, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Gabrant.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
Yeah. This is,
About that, do you know where he is?
that's the question of the day for them. Meanwhile, as we, make our way into the Galmore jungle. Also, welcome on in, Magi. I hope the evening finds you well. Okay, prepare yourselves, because this is honestly one of my favorite spots in the game. We must make our way to hell. Okay, it's not Giruvegan, to be fair. Nor is it the Nabrius Deadlands. Both of those are fucking terrible. Also, we found the corals. So in this case, they're panthers. Penello. Stona Self. How's the party class selection stuff going? We got our second sets, so everybody's set up now. Knight Bushi, Machinist Shikari, Red Mage, Archer, White Mage Monk, Time Mage, Black Mage, and Ulan Foebreaker. Kotetsu, Osafune, Kogorasimaru, Magaroku, Murasame, Kikuchimonji. There's a lot of magic lores that I can get here. It's kind of funny considering how little magic he actually has. The idea of Penello beating the absolute stuffing out of something is very funny. Oh, just wait for it. It'll happen. Oh, hey, ribbon. Neat. Pyroclasm. Yippee. Burzal. Oh, Rumlor. Bone Crusher. HP in a battle lore. Magic lores. And behind... Ooh, Genji armor. Hello. What battle lores you potentially have access to right now, actually? Yeah. Each one of these just makes Von hit harder. Funnily enough, I also want to pop these Maglores so that I can get into using Katana Nananas. Oh, Masamune. Remember the one that was at the store is Magaroku, right? The next one's probably going to be Murasame. +1 strength per battle lore. Yeah, still something. Ooh, swiftness. Best not to turn my nose up at that. Balthier, what are you up to? Adrenaline. Last Stand. The max cap is 99, that's not... Yeah. Shura, Kagenui, Sakura, Seizuri, and Orochi. Battle lores. Accessories. Shikari Stabbities. Phoenix lore. Machinist Ninja is an interesting combo. Yeah. Potion lore, Swiftness, Magic lore, Brawler. Yaku, Darkblade, and Mesa. Gotta find myself wondering, like, Gremlore, Orology, Swiftness. That'd be nice to have right about now. 3 Maglores. Yeah, Swiftness is great with guns. Oh, can't go wrong with more HP. I'll wait on the ninja swords until later. Oh, speaking of swiftness. Gambit, Serenity Slot, Tides of Fate, Ninja Swords for the Ega Blade. Light armor, daggers, shields. I think the dungeon ninja swords can be pretty silly. That's not surprising. Increasing shield block chance. Right, I can start making Fran kind of dangerous. Starting with arcane magic and time magic, for that matter. Yeah, Fran was already pretty dangerous. We can make it even worse now. Not those spells just yet. Spellbreaker channeling. Just magic cost. Maglore. What in the hell is that? The Ensanguine Shield. Ooh. Okay, okay. Bunch of Maglore in the area. More channeling. For even cheaper magic. Doesn't go that route. That is a lot of Maglore. Good lord. Come on, Bowbreaker. I can work on giving him axes. It'd be funny as hell.
Do it.
Shear's one of the good techniques to learn. Gambit slot leads to last stand. Ooh, shell shield. I have that. Berserka. Sight Unseeing. Expose. Battle and Wither are right there. Genji armor. Goddamn. The ever famous Genji armor. Shield block. Ah, hell. Axes and hammers it is. Not sure if they'll ever outperform spears, but we'll see. Heavy armor for that next upgrade. I have no points to my name. Ash. Time for you to get more dangerous too. now you have time magic to learn. Like disable, banish balance, gravity haste, stop bleed, countdown, flow berserk, HP, more maglore, banishka, and warp. Reflecta and Sloga. Graviga and Histega. Oh yes, Battle Lores. Good idea to get those too. Serenity is fun as long as you keep your HP up, I believe. Numerology. Battle lore, accessories, Heaven's Wrath. Have another one of those. So I should also look at my black magic. Defira Poison, Tadara Blizzara, Bioblanga. Yeah, I'm kind of reaching the point where we need to consider keeping points ready in the wings, but we can get away with this one last time. Regen. Yeah, I literally picked that up in a rain field earlier. Out of the Gambit slot. And Spellbound. Mystic Armor. Up to 4, so I can leave 6 for now. Spellbreaker. Faith. Magic Lore, Achilles. That girl's making some freaking progress on this side. How about the monk side? Six fluted, cypress pole, Goku pole. Gambits. Alright, I think that's enough. That followed by replacing Ash with Bosch. Having a couple of bruisers in the midst of all these magic casters is going to be interesting. Yeah, like that, exactly. It's an imp. That's Marlboro. More kitties. Yeah. Coral pelts. Stona. Or Vaughn. Don't think of it. Pinello. Oh wow. Honestly, she doesn't need more gambits at the moment. Stona. Party member. Allies. Oh, I don't have the right status call out for it. I need to go look at Gambit store at some point when I had the opportunity. Oh right, these things hurt. Oh shit. Sorry, Larsa. Right, so those things are actually kind of rough for a little bit. Nello. can't set up auto revive. That's wild.
It'll be fine. Sure, fine. Everything's fine.
Nothing fine, wrong just fine.
Could ever happen here.
No.
It'll be fine, just fine. It's fine if only the guest dies, right? And I mean, that said, I don't want Larsa to be the one to do it. Vossler can suck a fuck, but he already did. You know, he took an entire nuclear explosion to the face.
Yeah, he did.
This one does.
Meanwhile, map of the Golmore jungle. Thank God they gave us that. Because, welcome to the Golmore jungle.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Demons. Demons everywhere. Actually, I don't think we want to go this way, but we'll at least take these fights out. Oop. Never mind, got another one. There we go. This should work. We actually want to go this way? Yes, we do. Oh. Not angry creatures. Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Huh, that's weird. That's weirder.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage. What have we done? We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Nethicite troubles you.
Hmm.
You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
Daddy.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
That's ominous.
Right.
But that's pretty.
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
Oh, Penelo.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
Yeah, about that.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Mjern. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
Oh, look, Muggles. Kapow! Where have I seen you before? No matter, I know where you've come. I've just the thing to help you get to the bottom of all those Viera secrets. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Eruit Village. A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Muggle's honor. Kupo, I thought you looked familiar. You're the one who helped us on the Leviathan. We've had quite a time reaching this village. Oh, I hope you don't think we followed you here, Kupo. That wouldn't do at all. Well, would you like to see my wares? You won't find many shops around here, Kupo. Best stock up all you can. Oh, hey, look, the Demon's Bane. Yay. Ooh, Storm Spear. Beetlejuice. Or Betelgeuse, rather. Guy, holy shit. There's some strong shit in this store. Virgin net, shielded armor, agate rings, which nullify weather effects, and have wind. Neat. Isuna, Thundara, and Break. Ooh. Isuna and Thundara are great ads. Bosch just got that much better. Good geese. Fire rod, storm staff. So many decisions. Destrier main, storm magicites, castle greens, chocobo feather, coral pelts. Honestly, it might be a good idea for me to go collecting, because there's a lot of corals that you can find on the maps and take off the pelts. This might be a grind spot again. Matching reds, red cap, matching armor. The collar softens and grows richer with wear. Red cap and brigandine. 3 sets of eye drops for 100. As opposed to eye drops being 50 a pop. Yeah, that's a little bit of a discount. A little bit of future-proofing. Got 1 red cap, 1 brigandine, so I can buy another set. Mage's hat and habit. Virgin nets and shielded armors, but I don't have enough money for both. Get an agate ring. Betelgeuse. Red cap brigandine. Red cap brigandine. The slasher and a buckler. Interesting. Yeah, sure, we'll give that a try. Feathered cap, mage's hat and habit, feathered cap. Enough? Actually, wait, do I have enough for the sword in question? Demon's Bane. I do not have enough points, I'm off by 2. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Alright, let's figure this out. Also, Magi, I still stand by what I said. Giru Vegan is, and by extension the Grand Crystal, is decidedly worse than Goldmore Jungle. The Great Crystal is, nobody enjoys their time in the Great Crystal. Except maybe Zavarin, but we all know Zavarin. Also, welcome to Ariuit Village, the village of the Viera.
You are unwelcome in the woods. She will not suffer humans to walk her burned paths. Her berries denied. Leave now, whilst you may.
Yes, Mommy. I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry, Mommy. You walk a hidden enclave of the Viera known to Outlanders as Ariuit Village. We wish no consort with others. Leave us.
Our Lady, not a choice.
I think we're gonna get a lot of the same as we walk around here.
Gee, I wonder why.
You know, us humans, we stink. And I can't even argue that. We do kind of stink if we don't take a bath.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of Viera here. We are vastly outnumbered. And you know, by the law of numbers, at least outclassed by a few of them.
Oh yeah.
In the meantime, we have to find Mjörn. Sure we'll run into at some point.
Sure, we'll find.
I think we found her.
Hey, Mjörn lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjörn.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
Oh.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjörn is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjörn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
Well, that brings up an interesting question. How old is Fran?
Gil.
Fran is old enough to be Fran.
Well, you know, a gentleman never asks and a lady never tells.
Do that. That one makes me not a true woman.
Oh, don't worry, I wasn't a gentleman after all. I asked.
That's true.
I feel like old enough that you shouldn't ask, right?
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Kurgan has a point.
Let's move.
She's at least 50 years old.
Fran.
Yes?
Oh, God.
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Is he actually going to ask?
And you're not a
how old were you again?
He actually asked.
Fucking. And like a true woman, she walks away.
Nice fun.
And the gentleman.
Please.
Drag through the mud.
Oh, God. I actually didn't know if he asked or not.
I would avoid unnecessary confrontation. Do what you must, and let us be off. When you are ready, we shall return to the Osmos Plain in the west. The Hene mines are only just a short distance south.
We ran past them earlier on the Chocobo.
Do that.
Long story short. That said, I don't have a whole lot of time left in the stream. Could probably call it early there. And I could use this as an opportunity to grind some coral pelts for money. Because boy howdy, is that actually a pretty lucrative drop. Not to mention, I think they drop other things that are pretty nice as well, like Storm Magicite. Either road, that is going to bring us back here. So, thank you everybody for joining me in the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time, and as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I always have to grow the community, and certainly hope it's been fun to watch me and friends inject some drama and comedy into an already dramatic and sometimes comedic game. I am on Blue Sky. I save my files to YouTube for safekeeping. At present, I have a Discord server, and there's a few other places online you can find me. Links to those are in the bio under the stream, as well as my wonderfully done socials command. Let's see who gets there first. Kurgan does, and that's you everything everywhere all at once. Finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you, and I certainly hope that I can see you here live sometimes should the opportunity ever arise. But with that, let's find our raid target for the evening, shall we? As always, make sure that our list is up to date, because the Twitch API is a little sluggish on the update. Zoan's playing Monster Hunter Gen Ultimate, I'm sure. Yep. Who else we got running? First Companions? I don't think I've ever heard of that game. I might have to do some research. Who else is running? Marble Rivals. Foxy Eriku is playing Umigari. I don't know what that game is, but it seems like it might be a horror game. I'm sorry. Did somebody mention a Dynasty Warriors roguelike?
What?
Yeah, that got my attention too. I might have to take a moment to look at that. Called Warriors Abyss, apparently.
Oh.
Richie Kupo is playing Banjo-Kazooie. That's probably the recomp they were playing the other day. Oh, Gar is also playing Umigari. So this must be making the rounds. Huh. Dynasty Warriors roguelike. I might have to look into this.
Does seem interesting.
Huh. It almost actually, I'm just watching a little bit of gameplay. Oh my god! That is Dynasty Warriors. Holy shit.
Like legit Dynasty Warriors?
I just saw very familiar character models, yes. Like I think I saw Sunshine Zhang in there. Pretty sure I saw Lumeng. So yeah, I think this might legitimately be Dynasty Warriors themed, like just full on.
Huh. There's been plenty of spin-offs that are categorized into
Yeah, but this also, yeah, like the gameplay also reminds me of Hades.
Oh, right.
It's very similar to Hades in look. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to do some research on this one because that's interesting. I do love the Dynasty Warrior series as much as I haven't played it on stream. First portion of that is because the later entries were kind of like they're not awful, but they're not what I'm used to, and they feel kind of, they feel like they lost their spirit after a while.
Yeah, fair.
Which is sad. Either way. Migari. Oh, is this a fishing horror game? Oh boy. Oh, this could be interesting.
Where it's not put into sentences.
Oh, this could be interesting. Yeah, I think this is a fishing horror game. Considering what I'm seeing.
Is that the one that, like based on, like, the Necronomicon, like,
it might be.
Or, like, you know, the further you get into, like, fishing, the
more weird things happen, yeah. Although I think there's a couple of games like that. Dredge comes to mind, which is similar.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. But I think Umigari might be in a similar vein to that. So we can either go that way with Foxy Araku, or we could go... Well, Red Flash Drive is playing Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if they're doing async or not, though. I forgot if Red joined that. Might have. You know what? I think we'll go Red's way. Behave yourselves in Red's chat, by the by. I believe they are not 18 plus, and I am 18 plus, so bear that in mind, folks. And do be kind of... Oh wait, nope, never mind. I think they may be closing up shop.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Well, that's poor timing on my part. I think that makes our choice for us. I think we're gonna go to Foxy. If I can find them again. Need to open their stream again. Where are you, Foxy? I think we're closer to the top of my list, but... Where did I lose you? There you are. Alright. may not be running for much longer, but here is our raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over. To Foxy Arku. Leader of the Go Beyond Twitch team, by the way. Wonderful chill bean to vibe out to. With that, I believe everything is in working order. The doors are open, the portals are shining in the distance, and I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you for joining me here again in Daimona Marina. Now let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there. Try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.